Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tami Usman. If you feel like the videos are inspiring, informative, and at the same time interesting, do not forget to like, subscribe, and you can also send me your valuable comments on my Instagram or comment below. Definitely, your 30s are super cool, super sexy, and fantastic if you really have a life of your own. Yes. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is how you can transform your life when you hit your 30s. And that is truly magnificent, and you can create a very charismatic life, and you will be absolutely alluring. So, yes. So, when I am talking about the transformation in my life, I have to start it from my early 15s because that was one such time that I have learned a lot of life lessons. In my early 15s, I'd been in a I had been in a very confused era in my life. I came to know that people were chasing me. People wanted to know what marks I have got, what dress I'm wearing, with whom I've been friends with. So I had been constantly questioned by so many people, like your friends, your relatives, your friends' parents, your family, your kids, acquaintance. So that has been one such messy time in our life. Seeing people continuously monitoring me, people had been so curious about my life journey. Each and every person were over concerned about us, which is absolutely was worthless. And even people were trying to bitch about you. So learn the fact that nobody can judge you except you yourself. You should always set a boundary, set a space, set a limitation to people whoever can come inside, because that is really going to change your life. Because we really don't want people to always get over concerned about you. We don't want everybody's opinions. Nobody's opinions or expectations matters your life. Basically, it's you yourself who has to take brilliant ideas in your life. Only then you'll be more courageous, more confident to take more risks in your life. So definitely that is something very, very important when you really want to check on. If you are in your early 20s, you definitely have to look into this fact that nobody can judge your life except you yourself. What I've completely understood is, like, what you feed to yourself is something that you are going to get later in your life. Another thing, when I reached my early 20s, I came to understand that this life is so beautiful, especially for young women. It is truly fantastic to live a beautiful life. You can enjoy whatever you like, but creating a limit of your own. That limit or the boundary is truly yours. Nobody can set a boundary on you. None, even your parents cannot. But if you yourself have that idea, or if you yourself is as brilliant as you think, you definitely can create a boundary or space of yourself, so that only certain people can come inside, only certain people you do, or only certain things you can do in your life. Even set up limitations to people who can come towards your life, especially when you are in your early 20s. Definitely you come across a lot of people in your life, your friends, your best friends, your BFFs, your boyfriends, or whoever. So you yourself should know where you can place these people and what are their roles in your life after 5 years. So number two is body shaming. Body shaming is the most humiliating thing I've ever come across in my life until my late 20s. I just gave absolutely a fish to all those people who gave me constant comments on my, on my weight and size, and I never cared. But I see a lot of people, especially my friends, especially my cousins. I see a lot of people who get so humiliated for this fact that people are commenting on their size, weight, color. Absolutely, these things doesn't matter when you come to a society where you are having a very competitive people around you. All these never matters. Only what matters is your pure heart and your cunning brain. So body shaming, there's racism, all this color, weight, size absolutely doesn't matter. And people who try to humiliate you with these kind of things, you can just really give a shit about it. I tell you, do not Do not go behind people who give you constant comments about your looks or your styles or your size, weight, color, or anything, because they are the worst third rate people ever in the society. Number three, you decide your future, you decide your career. Yes, it is very important for yourself to take actions and responsibilities about yourself. It is completely your own decision. It should be completely your own decision to take, how you want your future to be, what career you want to choose. It's absolutely not your parents, your husband, your friends, your boyfriends. Nobody has any right or role in this decision, because it is you who has been, it's completely your own personal life journey, and nobody can really give an opinion, or nobody can even give choices on what you really want to attain in your life. Now these are something very important which you really can take in your life. When I tell you, when you plan or when you hit 30s, there should definitely be a lot of changes in your life. It is always nice to keep up or create a culture of your own, something that you have yourself, that you are creating a civilization or a culture of your own, which you can definitely, transfer to a lot of people. So there are a lot of people who, if they like your character, if they like your culture, they'll definitely learn about you. So it's always nice to create a deeper connection with yourself. What I always say, self-love, self-respect, others perceptions doesn't matter. Like, you should have a perspective of your own in each and every single things that you do. And another thing, I really want to tell something. If you really want to feel extraordinary, create something of your own. Each and every person has their own, ideas, choices, opinions. You have really brilliant ideas in your life, that connection, create a network or whatever. Like, it's absolutely truly blissful when you start doing something like that, because you are completely engaged and you're transforming yourself from the place where you are to a different space where you really want to attain. So you'll always be engaged, you'll be in a thinking mode, you're never depressed or anxious or anything. And you are always setting yourself free to wild thinking. Another thing is, class yourself up. It is definitely truly important. When you hit your 30s, you should at least go a level up in your life, because being, classing yourself up is really important, because it's always, it is truly worthless to stay stagnant always. Maybe there might be, the way you were brought up was completely different, the place you were brought in was completely different. So you must, learn to categorize yourself in a position. You must keep yourself in a position where you should be confident enough to, you know class yourself. And something very important that I always tell is, learn to act organized. It is truly, necessary in our life to be disciplined, to be organized, to be, clean, neat, and tidy, and all that. That will definitely reflect your personal character, behavior, and everything as a whole. If you try to give an organized or disciplined life to yourself. So I'm pretty sure this video is going to help a lot of people, not only women but men as well. So I've understood that the society has very limited role to play in our life, but that doesn't mean that they don't have absolutely no role. I never say that, but there are certain things that you have to put a limit, you have to give a space to people who come inside you, because that's so vague for people to come inside and talk to you whatever they like. And over these years, I've understood that you must always have a stand. You must be very confident enough to talk, but you should be gentle and genuine. That is something a female or a girl should really need. When they completely transform themselves to a woman, you will really understand the fact that being gentle, genuine, and being very straight can really give a lot of reflections in your life. I know that that's going to be very hard because you will definitely have a lot of haters and you will surely be a bitch to a lot of people, but that is completely going to give yourself a confidence. That is going to give you a fantastic feeling to stand for yourself. You're standing for yourself. You feel so great that there is a point in your life where you can take up yourself whenever the time you are falling down. So it is absolutely, truly very necessary to stay genuine, gentle, and very, very straightforward, no matter what, no matter whoever says. So I'd suggest all girls to be very straightforward, gentle, and genuine because that is truly amazing. And you will really give a charismatic energy to people whom you meet every day. It doesn't matter what your size is, what your color is, what your possession is, but if you are a straightforward person, you are definitely going to attract the crowd completely. I'm truly confident enough to tell you that you will really like this video because this is going to transform a lot of people's life. And I get a lot of messages from a lot of friends of mine that they are trying to, like follow these things. I absolutely don't say this as instructions, but these are some small, small things which I had done to my life, which has completely changed or transformed my life as a whole. So these are absolutely not instructions, but you can follow these. Maybe yeah, you can feel some changes in your life. These are small tips or something that I followed in my life. So yes. So let's catch up with another video. Thank you.